Respected ones, we are now in the section of question, contribution, suggestion, and correction. If there is any, we can present. But before then, I want to use this opportunity to address a very important and sensitive matter. Actually, I gave lecture on the matter via Telegram. The lecture was supposed to last for 30 minutes. But as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may have it, we had the lecture for almost 45 to 50 minutes. It's indeed a pressing issue. And the reason I want to address it here, perhaps it may go viral and the reality will be seen. I attended a wedding on Sunday. And the Imam, who was in one of the local governments under Kogi State, and the Imam who was invited to conduct the wedding, I want you to mark my choice of words. The Imam who was invited to conduct what? The wedding. After he has conducted the wedding, he said, this wedding, the wedding has taken place before this time. Taking place. As such, we should not be surprised if we see the sister today carrying what? A child in a what? In a womb. Do we understand? When I heard this, it beat my imagination. Not because I've not had it before. I've had it from some sisters who were actually victims. But hearing it from a person that is considered to be a learned person is what actually beat my imagination. And I want to tell you, respected ones, that many brothers hide under this to commit zina. Many brothers are committing zina. I'm referring to the Sunnah brothers. Brothers who are inclined to Sunnah. Yes. If they go to meet a lady's family that, I want to marry your daughter, and the father said, Khalas, Labas, we have accepted you. They'll start sleeping with the girl. They said, that's the marriage. The marriage has taken place. I'm going to ask a question after my analysis. I am going to ask a question after what? My analysis. Respected ones, marriage in Islam is under what the scholars call fiqh, jurisprudence. And fiqh who has to under mu'amalat, that's what the scholars call uqud, contract. Marriage is also under what they call what? Uqud. Marriage is contract. Are we getting the concept? So in contract, there is a legal maxim. There is what? A legal maxim by the scholars of usul and qawaid al-fiqhiyya that says al-ibratu fil uqud bil maqasidi wal ma'ani la bil alfadi wal mabani. They said in contract, effect is given to what? Intention and meaning, not words and what? And phrasing. Understand this. In contract, effect is given to what? Intention and what? And meanings, not words and what? Phrasing. So if you go to meet a man and he said, he has actually accepted you, you need to employ the custom of that environment to translate this is expression, I've accepted you. I hope you are getting the concept now. Because it is not the marriage is contract. We are not looking at the expression. What we are looking at is what? The intention and the meaning. What does it mean? What's the meaning of when is I've accepted you? What do you mean? I hope you are getting the concept. And don't forget the scholars of Qawaid al-Fiqh, they say al-adatu muhakkama. The custom is the basis of judgment for things that the Sharia did not tell us how to express them, for things that the Sharia did not explain the mode for us. We'll go back to where? Our custom. Marriage is part of those things. The Sharia did not tell us the mode. It didn't tell us the expression to use. So the expression to use in marriage depends on what? On the custom of a particular what? Environment. Respected ones, our custom is today. Our custom, or let me say majority of our customs today. If you go to meet a father the first time, and he says he has accepted you, is he married? Is he married? What's the meaning of that expression? Go and prepare, go and bring your people so that we can talk what? Further. I hope you are getting the concept. If you consider it as marriage, what you are doing is what? Is zina. Because at the end of all the discussions again, the father will now invite imam for akudun nikah. Why would they now invite for akudun nikah, not walima, if the nikah has already taken place? Do we do two nikah? Do we do two akudu? La, it's one. After akudun nikah, the next thing is what? This particular imam that was talking, he was invited to come and do what? Akudun nikah. Yet he said the marriage has taken place. That means by the expression of the parent of that girl, the marriage has not what? It has not taken place. When will the marriage take place? After the akudu. So anything prior to that time is called what? It's called zina. Jamlaa, do you understand the concept? That is the question. The question is, why would the parent now still invite the imam for akudun nikah? If what they intend by have accepted you is that the marriage has actually what? Taking place. What they are supposed to invite imam for is what? Walima. Jamlaa, let us fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You see some of them say, Allah says, فَانْكِحُوهُنَّ بِإِذْنِ أَهْلِهِنْ. Marry them by the permission of their guardian, by the permission of their parent. By the permission of their parent. How do we know permission? We'll go back to where? Urf. But that's not what the verse is even telling us. What the verse is telling us is that a lady cannot marry out herself. Do you understand? It is the parent who can, or the guardian who can marry out who? A lady. You cannot use this verse to establish that once you go to meet a man and the man says, yes, I've given you, I've accepted you, that khalas, you can start sleeping with the girl because the marriage is conducted. It's a lie. You are telling lie. A brother was sent to me from one of the states within Nigeria. He came to Lokoja, he does not know anybody. So one of my teachers said I should accompany him. He saw a sister he wants to marry in Felele. Because I knew where the brother came from. I told the brother, I said, brother, as we are going there now, what we are going to do there is not nikah. He said, that's your own understanding. I hope you are getting it. And I didn't argue with him. When we got there, we met the lady's father, the lady's mother. We spoke with them, we greeted them. At the end, there was actually consent. There was agreement. After the father consented, and I told the father that, Daddy, may Allah reward you abundantly. Daddy, please, can we now go home with his wife? I hope you are getting the concept. Because I want to establish evidence to the brother that this is not what they call nikah. The father now said, which village are you from? You had the question, which village are you from? Have you ever had something like this in a civilized society? Immediately I turned it to what? To joke. I hope you are getting it. And we laughed over it. So when we left there, I told the brother, I said, you see, what happened there? You'd have been committing zina with this sister in the name of the parent had already what? When the parent accept, we need to get the translation of their acceptance from them or from their what? From their custom. Because al-adatu mada muhakkama. We must involve custom in what? Marital issue. Because marriage is under what? Uqud. It's under contract. And in contract, we don't look at, I've accepted you. No, that's not what we are looking at. When you say you have accepted me, Daddy, what do you mean? Do you mean that the marriage has taken place? I can carry my wife home? I hope you get, of course, me and you, we know that that's not what he meant. And what we are looking at is the meaning of what? Is the meaning given by what? Of his word, by him. By the custom. Is the intention behind his word. By him, by his custom. So respected ones, brothers who are hiding under this should know that what they are committing is zina. If you impregnate that girl before they conduct the akudun nikah, what you have done is what? Is zina. And that child is an illegitimate child. I hope you are getting it. The question I kept on asking is that why will the father still invite imam to come and do dawr awre? What do you call married, I beg? Is it not after dawr awre that marriage take place? So if marriage has already take place, are we going to do another dawr awre again? And what we are supposed to do is what? It's walima. So please, let us be sincere with ourselves. And let us protect the chastity of our sisters. Many sisters are suffering from this. Many sisters are suffering from this. Sometimes along the line, these brothers will abandon the sister. In fact, an information got to me that a brother said if he sees any sister and he likes her, he will just hold her hand to her parent. Not that he will hold her hand. You know, this is metaphorical expression. He will just ask the lady, take me to your parent. Khalas. Once the parent said, we have accepted you. You know that acceptance, go and bring your people so that we discuss. You start sleeping with the girl. And after a few days, he will start giving the girl what? Altitude. And this person is claiming that what? He's a Sunni. So this is not Islam. Please extend this message. And we are very, very ready to defend this at any time. Inshallah ta'ala. That what they are committing is zina. It's not marriage at all. May Allah continue to guide us. Naam. Wa alaikum assalam. Naam.
Again, still somewhere his mother, not his mother. Let him man there. Father brings as so place. That informed father that there is a man that wanted to marry so and as the man is going there, go with about 6 men.
No.
It's full of inside, even food inside. He has not been there before. On reaching there, this same the father of the girl to gather the village people around. My daughter, husband, is coming to me. They all gather seated close to him. And he has not been there before. Just to seek the hand.
A marriage.
At the end, the father now asks the man, have you given her a dowry? The boy now said, no, I'm not giving her. He now said, to us here, just the way people come now, the marriage is complete. You should go home, give her a dowry. Anything you like to approve for her.
No.
That is what the father of the said.
No.
But the man on his own, that the way this man talk as if you know the guy. Actually, when he came back, discuss everything, how the father said, now give her the dance. How much you want? They now fix a date that the proper car will be. At that time, the father told him that
No.
if you like, you can go with your wife. What if he decided not to do any nikah, just go and do what?
He's not supposed to do any nikah again. Khalas. You can see now, these people now, this is their what? This is their what? Their custom. So we say the nikah as what? Taking place. We now, I'm talking about not all, I'm saying, that's why I say majority. We now, if our own parents want it to happen like that, you know they will tell you. When you come, they'll say to task your friends. I think we used to do that too. Task your friends. Let them just conduct the marriage and khalas. If they do that also, the marriage is what? It has food. I hope you understand. Now.
Just to seek his answer, all the things that are supposed to do, we took it there. Already the advisor said, what do you go say? We come to seek the answer of God. Then he said, okay, what are we going to do? Tell me, say, okay, now what we want from you. If you are ready to marry my daughter, this is what I want. You have to worry. Madam, come to the
Khalas.
That's why he did.
Khalas.
Not did not say, look, the man did not stress us.
Now, khalas. The wedding has what? Has taken place.
We can't go. No, we don't do wedding party.
Eh? Eh? Well,
What I want to know now is, if somebody who says this now that if somebody come and seek somebody's hand in marriage, the marriage has taken place. If he dies, will she do it now?
you know they are still going to do the marriage.
No, that's what I'm saying. I said, so if he says he's married now, if she died, will she do it now?
And will she inherit him? Thank you. That if he dies before the akudu what? Nikah. There was no nikah between them. There was no nikah. Ustaz, our own custom, Nupe people, Hausa people, even Ebira Okene people. It's not odd. When you go there the first time, Ustaz, there are procedures. Thank you. There are procedures. So because the father said, "Khalas, you are not my son-in-law," does not mean that that woman has become your what? Your wife at that material time. That mere acceptance don't make her your what? Your wife until it is confirmed by way of interpretation from the parent that what I mean is that this girl has become your wife. Khalas, you can take her home. I hope you are getting it. But ask these people that are doing this thing. Ask the parent that now that you say you have accepted me, Daddy, please, can we pack our load and go? Let us hear what the parent will say. Yeah. No. No.
I think for you, or for somebody to say what happened, I'm a witness.
No. Yes.
One or two witnesses.
Mm.
And there will be pronounced or pronouncing of the dowry is not necessary.
It's not necessary.
It's not necessary.
The issue of dowry is between the husband and who? Khalas, akhi. Yes.
Because when you mentioned that the husband, the father said, when you reach, go and give her a dowry.
Yes.
You know, now we are there now, we don't know. That's what I'm asking.
You don't need to know. It's between them and what? The wife and who? And the husband. Khalas.
Then why is the witnesses?
The witnesses is that you have seen that so and so person, this man has given his daughter to who? So that by the time you see that woman, this man carrying his wife to cross the road, you don't say, what is going to carry Kerafa? I hope Ustadh, you understand. When you see them tomorrow working together, you will not say, these people again, even this one, we claim say be malam. You will know that that day they conducted their what? Their nikah. Wa alaikum salam. No.
But the girl in question is not there when they're asking. So I attended the wedding party, not December last time.
No.
When they said how much is dowry, they said the dowry is 100,000. The man said, is it the girl that said he's collecting 100,000? He said yes. They should now delegate somebody. You should go and confirm that.
No.
Is that one woman? You go and confirm whether it is 100,000.
Eh? No, maybe.
Maybe she agreed on that 100,000.
Yes. There's no need to send person that. Our wali is already what? It's there. Whatever they will need within that material time, she should have informed you. And before they say this person is the wali, he has already information about who? About his sister. So there's no need for him to send somebody. Khalas, he can just ask the wali that, is that the agreement between your daughter and the husband? If he says yes, khalas, that's all. May Allah continue to guide us. Please, time has already gone, please. We'll just take one question. Time has gone, please. Now. No.
He was my friend.
No.
Him and the girls, they negotiated for 50,000 naira. But the parents said that she would never collect 100,000 because why would she collect 50,000 when the rest of the people, the environment are collecting 100,000?
No.
So and this my friend doesn't have that capacity. Somebody has to send him the money to add to that 50,000 naira.
No.
When the girl was trying because she did not want to collect that at that amount.
No. No. That's wrong.
So I think that's the reason why this imam is also saying that it's one confirm with the kids. Maybe the girl will have a different mindset.
But the wali is already there. Now, that one is wrong. Somehow it's the imam that will insist. The imam will say, "Hence there is feast. This thing. Well, if he did not bring that feast, they will not do the dowry." This is wrong. Sadaki is between the who. If the wife likes, she can say 20 naira. 20 naira. If she likes, she can say 20 naira. Khalas, it stands. If she said in Quran she need, khalas, it stands. Nah. No, they don't have right here. The parent here, they don't have right to say they want to collect low. But they can only preach to her to collect what? Low. Because the Prophet ﷺ talked about the blessed marriage is the one that the process has been made what? Easy. So they can preach to her.
In our household, they collect past maybe 5,000 naira, for example.
Nah.
So the girl said she wants to say, so maybe she's exposed to Islam and she feels this what is not convenient
For her, nah.
And now they say, no, this is our house as our family.
No.
You know, for the past 8,000.
Nobody has the right to stipulate it. Hence the Sharia did not stipulate it. Nobody has the right to what? To stipulate it. It is for the what? If the girl, like, let us say it's an aeroplane that she wants to take, labas. If the husband can afford it, if he cannot afford it, they will tell him that there's what we call al-mukafa. You go and look for the one that is equivalent to your pocket. May Allah continue to guide us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.